Today, first thing on the new workbench, I've already unscrewed the top panel on this, and it is heavy. This is a big piece of plate steel here, is a backup battery for a server unit. And of course about half the weight is right here in the battery pack, which I've already unplugged. Oh goodness. This by itself probably weighs a good 50 pounds, I'd say. But this should be some lead acid batteries in here, probably about half dozen of them, that can obviously be recycled as well. I'm not going to worry about these right now, but yes, they will go to the scrapyard at some point, along with the steel. Actually, let's go ahead and see if I can pop this guy apart, just to take a look inside. But you can see, otherwise, we've got two nice big transformers here. 8 batteries. Another big piece of steel. So we got 8 Sigma's Tech maintenance-free sealed lead acid batteries. So yeah, lead acid batteries, they will go to the recycle yard. Some of them look like they got a little bit of acid coming out of them. Probably why we decommissioned this unit anyway, because I know that the system was starting to go bad on us. Oh, and these just pop out now. Good. And these should be just, you know, there's nothing really to salvage in these. I need to get my gloves on now. Other than the lead that's in here, and it's really not worth going after on these, especially. You know, they don't have lead terminals up here like a car battery does. I'll get my gloves on. I know one of them's leaking. I can see it already. And you do want to be careful, because these are the acid that's in these is sulfuric acid. So you don't want to get it on your skin if you can help it. It's not terrible if it's cool, but as soon as it starts warming up, getting hot, it will eat through your skin very, very quickly. So do be careful. That's the one I think is leaking. And I could probably go through and test those guys, but it's just not worth my time. I'm not going to do anything with them anyway. Let's see here. What do I got? A couple screws here. So this is the terminal, and it looks like we got a relay here, or a fuse, probably a fuse. Yeah, 100 amp fuse there. Small copper bus bar, it looks like there. Take all that apart later. Another hunk of steel, and you can see definitely that one battery was leaking. Okay, so like I said, got two nice big transformers here. Got some relays along through here, a couple fans, a couple aluminum plate heat sinks, it looks like, with some MOSFETs on it. A couple toroids over here, and some other items back here at the back. A few other little copper bearing items in here as well. So we'll get all this broken down. One's got a screw on it. Okay. Some of these are hex and some of them are regular, and I can't see well enough to tell which ones are which yet. I think these are hex nuts, or hex screws, but Torx of the appropriate size works just as well, in my experience. This is all the screws on this back panel. I think. Room from the top. Okay, I got them. Now, if I had to hazard a guess, I would say that these will be copper transformers, just because of the you know, this is something that you don't want going wrong with your servers. So I have a feeling these were copper just to make sure that they would work all the time. Have very little chance of failing. Fans. Ribbon cable protector. Spot those, I believe. Pieces of steel there. I can see that this thing is slotted to slide back. I just don't see what's holding it in. But definitely a lot lighter now. Got no screws back here. Got no screws there. No screws on the bottom. So what, pray tell? I think it's you. Oh, that was wire. Look, right there in the middle. One screw. Right in the middle. still not moving, so there must be another screw in there. Although I don't see it. Okay, well, in that case, let's see if we can't. We do have a little gold in here with that board. We got some more gold pins back here that we need to get to. There's gold pins. A few of them still in the socket here. And that shot across the room. Piece of plastic. You can see a few more gold pins in there. Okay, now we got that out of the way. There's a screw here. And there's our other screw down here. So there's another board. Looks like gold flashing on this board as well. A couple crystals, flat packs. We got our communications devices here. This one, again, looks like gold flashing on it. Crystals. Small battery on this one, which will pop off right quick. Well, I say right quick. Is it going to let me have it right quick? Okay, battery's off. Flat pack, nice chip. A couple of little items on front. Nothing really on the back. A little dab of something. I'm not sure what that is. This looks like LAN network card. And of course some gold fingers back here. Now this should pop loose and slide backwards. Yes, no, maybe. What the heck is holding you up? There is nothing on the back. Oh, another screw over in this corner. They like to hide them. There it goes. There we go. Now, wires out. And jumped off. Okay, so the back of this is all cleared out. We got one little brass thing I'm not even going to worry about. Up front here, we got two little things, one of which is the, or actually this is the back end of it, I believe. The plug, and I'm not going to worry. Well, maybe I can pull that out. I can pull that out. Got a little bit of copper left in there. I can get it out the back side there. Ha! And then this little thing with jigger. The rest of that is cool. So what is inside this thing? I'm guessing some tactile buttons, because we've got a couple of buttons on the front up here, and some LEDs most likely. And a little OCD. The rest of that's plastic. So, while we get all that out of all that, one little LCD screen. Go ahead and pull these ribbon cables off. These are the type that I'm not sure if they're gold bearing or not. Definitely got some gold fingers on it. We'll drop it in here with our other foils and stuff. These fingers again, actually very nicely gold plated. Drop them in there. This looks like it's got some gold plating on this connection down here, so we may try to get that. I don't know, but I've got a box over here with just random junk in it that we'll drop it into for now. This little board is the tactile switches, a couple little chips on it, what looks to be some gold connectors on the back. So definitely, you know, something we want to look at. This one is probably a heat sensor. We'll drop that into the random bucket. Little piece of wire. This board has all of our screws on it. Nothing on the back side of it. Has a bunch of relays here, another relay there, a bunch of little MOSFETs as well. All these have these plates here have MOSFETs on them. Looks like we may have some gold pins in here. Copper. This looks like a capacitors. Yep. Another little bit of copper there. Ceramic capacitors, which may have some silver in them, possibly some platinum. More chips and MOSFETs and other items on here. So, good board, and some nice big thick aluminum as well. Aluminum plate. And those all have Torx screws in them holding them on. And what we got there on the board. So we'll get all that separated. Hands I'm not going to worry about. I will go ahead and pull them off. These are just have a little plastic retaining lugs on them. That's what it looks like here. Yep. So I will just take them, throw them into my loader's bucket for now. That's steel. Again, this card, we've got go ahead and get this steel plate off of it. So we got gold fingers, gold flashing all over the board, as mentioned earlier. So it's a nice board. That is steel. Sometimes they're aluminum, so I always check. This one, gold pins in here, gold flashing on the board, gold pins in here. So another good board. Say plugs, some brass in here. These are breakers, so they may have some silver contacts on them. Also potentially usable for other projects if you have them. So I'll be holding on to those for now at least. This one, again, copper bus bar here, small one. The rest of it's just copper wire. Go ahead and clean this up. And that's heavy duty copper wire too. That's steel. That's going to have some more gold fingers on it. Gold pins rather, not fingers. Same for that one. These are just two pieces of ferrite here. So that can go into the steel shred. These guys, we'll take a look at it in a second. Another switch here. This one I probably could have pulled out, but oh well. I just broke that one off. Don't care. That's steel. A little bit of copper in it, I'm not going to worry about. Another connector. Another ferrite. Another ferrite. Just need to knock the ends off these guys. It's got a fair bit of copper wire in it. Nice heavy gauge copper wire too. That got all the ends. Two more on these red cables. Now it looks like we got all of them. Get all my wires up and out of the way, and we can see what's left here. Like I said, for a piece of computer equipment, these are heavier in the wire. That one's got a termination in the end. That's all ready to go to the granulator now. I gotta finish up cleaning up down here. Where I've got the stuff over here at the moment is where I need to build my separator for the stuff that goes through the granulator. So we talked about all the boards, talked about that little bus bar. Actually, these connectors will have a little bit of brass in them. That again, probably it's a switch, so it'll probably have some silver in it. Go throw that into random stuff. These are mostly brass, but they need to get separated out from the plastic. The rest of that is plastic and screws, it looks like. Look at that. I've got a perfectly clean white surface again. There's at least one more screw. There's another one there. So we'll get those boards over to process. And these guys, let's see if I can get to at least take a look at the copper on them. Got a piece of copper sheeting running around it. That's a good sign. But that looks like it's going to fight me. And there's some good copper sheeting on this. And we'll have to come back to these later, but yeah, I mean, they appear to be copper with these copper sheeting on it. But I'll have to come back to that later. Put them there for now, get these boards out of the way, and we'll call it a day right there. Have a good one, guys.